miles in. All right, first ride with the bib shorts is complete, and it's definitely still uncomfortable. I love riding in the cold. Can't wait for it to heat up. I really can't. All right, so as you can see, we got the tri shorts on. It's gonna be my first time finally riding with some cushions, which I'm very happy about. I have some bib shorts as well, but I didn't wear those because I have some other bib shorts coming in and I'm not sure which ones I'm gonna keep yet. So we're going to give these a try. Hopefully I'm not freezing my balls off even more. And I freaking killed my legs the other day, so I'm still pretty damn sore. So let's ride. I'm not gonna say it's gonna suck. We're gonna do good. It's gonna be good. I actually just got this as well, mostly for the pool, but might as well try it out for this as well. We're a bit late. I was supposed to start at 6, but my phone was about to die, so I had to go charge it a little bit. But we're ready to go, so let's get it. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a cold one. Ah, man. So we have a 3-hour ride today. Hopefully it'll heat up a little bit soon. Yeah, as you saw, I just got this, so got my fuel in there. If you don't know what I don't know if I've talked about that yet. I think I have. If you go to my previous videos, it's just honey, maple syrup, salt. We'll have one of those every 30 minutes and get this 3-hour ride done. One day you're gonna, when I just a little too drunk.
And when you ain't a kid no more, I hope you don't think less of me.
Heating up a little bit myself, not the weather as you can see, but feeling better. We're only about 3 miles in. I'm getting better at this bike riding stuff. Halfway through, and the ass is still hurting. It helps a little bit, but it's definitely still hurting. It could be too that it was just leg day, so that doesn't help. But also, these are just the tri shorts as well, which I have to get used to because this is what I'm going to be doing 56 miles in for the Ironman 70.3. But we out here getting it done. Ass is hurting, but we're here, halfway there, baby. And once again, as I always say, everything I use and recommend is down below in the description. Would you look at that? We finally got some sun. Oh man. And I just remembered today's my freaking brick run. This is my long bike ride. I do a brick run and still gotta hit weights, upper body, shoulder dominant today. All right, now time for the run. Legs are dead. I never had that many. Matter of fact, I'm gonna talk to y'all when I'm done. All right, so ride and run complete, PRs in both actually. So it's been a pretty good day so far. I got a little cramp during the run in my stomach because that was the most I had consumed on the bike ride and then straight into the run, and I felt it at the end on the bike ride when I had that last, I don't have a name for it, it's just maple, honey, and salt. When I had that, I felt like it was a little much in my stomach, so that was a good learning moment. But even though my legs felt wobbly and I felt a little from my stomach, I set a faster pace than I have so far since I've been back running, so that was good. And then I felt good on the run. Eventually that went away, my legs felt better, and yeah, it was good. So now I am running late, so I gotta hit the gym. We're doing shoulder dominant workout today. Upper body, we'll hit some chest, hit some arms, shoulders, back, and then we'll get to work because we running late. I can't believe I almost forgot what this whole video basically is about. My first time in the padded shorts. They are the tri shorts. It was good. I wasn't cold for too long. You know, initially I was pretty cold and then that went away. And my ass still hurt a little bit, not gonna lie, but not as much. And I know there will be more padding on the bib shorts, so I'll probably wear those for the most part. I just wanted to, for one, I wanted to see what the tri shorts were gonna be like, because I kind of have to get used to those too, because that's what I'm gonna be racing in. I'm not gonna wear them for every training session, but also I have some other bib shorts on the way. So these are the Pearl Izumi ones, the one that I have. I'll make a separate video about that. And then when the other bib shorts come in, I forget what that brand was called, Primal or something like that. They're both pretty budget friendly shorts. I'll decide which ones I'm gonna keep, and those are the ones that I'll try out, because you can't really like wear them on a test ride, you know. You can technically, but that would be kind of messed up. I'm not trying to do that. So I'll decide which ones I'm gonna keep, and then I'll wear the bib shorts and we'll try those out. First time doing my long ride and then the brick run, and then on the same day as this particular workout. This is my hardest workout of the week, well, excluding legs. Legs is always the hardest, but this is the longest and most volume that I do as far as weights. So I'm definitely gonna switch it because I'm feeling it right now. And oh man, all right, so that was a big effort today. That was a big effort. I'm probably gonna try to move my long ride and brick run to a different day. It could just be too that I'm just getting over a sickness, and then my girl got sick, and then I started feeling a little like I was getting sick again. So hopefully I'm not, because I was feeling that. Like, you know, when you give a lot of effort, mainly in the gym, I was feeling it. When you give a lot of effort, I don't know, there's just a feeling when you're right on the edge of like maybe getting sick or not. And that's what it felt like. So I still pushed, but it was like, I don't know, I just didn't like the feeling that I had. So it could be a little bit of that. And also, it's just a big effort today overall. I mean, just a lot of work, a lot of volume. It takes a lot of time. 3-hour bike ride, 30-minute run, and then you're hitting the gym. Like, you kind of want to eat after that. So I had just a few pieces of fruit, and then I came to hit the gym. I actually had to do a haircut before I hit the gym. It just takes way too much time. So I'd rather just do the long ride on a day where I just knock out the long ride and the run, and that's all I have, because that's 3 hours. Even starting at 6, you're still not done until 9, and then the 30-minute run, you know, shower, all that. It takes time, man. Now I'm just gonna work. I ate a little bit, had a smoothie, a big smoothie, and then I'm gonna have dinner later, stretch, and that'll be it for the day.
2 days later.
Right, so as y'all can see, we finally got the bib shorts on. Last time we rode with the tri shorts, which it made a difference, it helped, but my ass still hurt. So we'll see what the bib shorts are like. They do have a bit more cushion, I can feel. I'm wearing Primal bib shorts. Pretty cost effective. And honestly, I tested them out against, well, not tested them out, but I tried on the Pearl Izumi, if that's how you pronounce it, Pearl Izumi. And honestly, these ones felt a little better. They had more cushion, so we'll see how they are. I have a jersey as well, but as you can see, I ride in the morning when it's not the nicest, but actually today is not that bad. So maybe I'll make a quick pit stop after a few laps, a few miles, and put on the jersey and take off this jacket. But we have 2 hours today, so we'll see how many miles we could get in, and then we have a swim. So I'm hyped because it's gonna be the first time I'm able to track my swim with my new watch. But man, let's not waste any more time, because every day is a busy day. Every day is a busy day when you work, especially I'm a barber, and you're training for a freaking Ironman 70.3. Let's get it. Gotta love it when you initially start. Whew. It's always cold. It's always pretty cold. It takes a little while to warm up, especially me, because I get cold pretty easily. But it is a beautiful morning compared to the mornings that we've been having. I mean, you guys, you remember the last session we had? Foggy, ugly. At least we got a little bit of sun coming out. So good signs, good signs. Initial review so far, it helps a lot. It definitely helps a lot. Obviously better than the tri shorts. Tri shorts is very minimal because you have to run in those, so definitely helps out. Ass still hurts, so that's just something you gotta eventually get more and more used to. The more you do it, the more we're biking, but definitely helps out a lot, because before it was like unbearable. Now we're good, we could get through it, but we will see how the rest of the ride goes. With that being said, all right, so we just passed the hour mark, and I know everybody has their own formulas and all that with. All right, first ride with the bib shorts is complete, and it's definitely still uncomfortable, especially after about an hour and a half or so, I find myself really moving around a lot, just trying to relieve the uncomfort that you feel. But I know it's just something that, you know, goes on with time. You get more and more used to it. Somebody that I know that did an Ironman, and, you know, he had never rode a bike before or wasn't big into riding. He said you have to kind of build calluses. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about ass calluses. But, yeah, so it definitely is still uncomfortable, but it definitely would be worse without them. So overall, I think it went about as good as it could have gone. These are really, you know, affordable bib shorts, especially compared to everything that is out there. So I'm happy with them. As far as the ride, I like to kind of listen to my body, and I know everybody has their own little formula and everything with the fueling and all of that. But I was about to, you know, fuel up at about the 30-minute mark, because I do it every 30 minutes. But I didn't feel like I needed it. My stomach felt like it wouldn't have received it well. So I just waited, and I felt good, you know, and I didn't feel like I really needed it until about, I would say, like an hour 30 in almost. And I feel like that was too late, because definitely, you know, from what I've heard and read and just did research about and learned through, you know, some research that I've done, is that you don't want to wait too long when it comes to fueling, because if you don't fuel in time and you fall behind on it, you know, you're going to feel it, because it's not going to take effect right away. You know, your body has to process it and everything else. But I overate a little bit last night, so that's why I feel like I still had some of the glycogen stores in there. But when I did fuel up, initially it was really good, but then I feel like I needed more pretty early on, so I took another one at about, it was about an hour 50, so it was only like 10 minutes early. And I felt a little bit, my energy was low, you know, so it was not a hard effort, 2-hour ride, but like moderate effort, but definitely felt like I had to push a little bit. I didn't feel as strong out there today for whatever reason. And I did just switch up my schedule, which we'll talk about in a different video. This video, I'm sure, is already going to be long enough, but I feel like that's enough, you know, of a post-bike talk. Now we got the swim, and I'm hyped to finally track it and really see where I'm at. Because before I was just counting in my head, because it's 25 yards, 25, 50, so I would just count 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, you know, so, and I have to do about 80 something, like 83 or something, if you're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 80 something 25-yard laps, or about 40 something 50-yard laps. So I would just be counting in my head, and sometimes I don't know if I would lose track and really be counting correctly, because you're swimming and then you're trying to count, you're trying to focus on breathing. It's just a lot. So I'm very hyped to go try this out. We're about to do that right now, so let's go. Alright, so we're on our way, and I felt a little hungry. Usually I won't eat before my swims. I'll just do whatever I do before the swim, and then I'll go straight to the swim and swim it. Said swim a lot of times there, but I did feel a little hungry after the bike ride today, so I had a few peaches, a couple nectarines, and yeah, that's gonna be the fuel for the swim. Basically, probably just do an hour or so swim and kind of just see where I'm at, hit that 1.2 mile target, and just see where I'm at time wise. I haven't got too technical with the swims, so I do probably need to get a little more technical with the swims and the biking and the running, but I've just been doing the action so far. I've seen the tempo workouts and the speed workouts and, you know, all the different things you could do. So I just need to do more research research and incorporate more of that stuff. But for now, I'm just doing the action, getting the work done, and the rest will all come together. Alright, so we're home, done for the day. It's 7:55. About to just have my last little bit of this meal here. The swim, I did the distance in about, what is like 46 minutes, which when I counted it in my head, it was less than that. But also that day, I think I was going a little faster. So I don't know, it was pretty busy at the pool today. I was a little exhausted, I ain't gonna lie. I know it's the beginning of the week, but I don't know, for whatever reason, I don't know, at certain points I did feel pretty exhausted. But 46 minutes, that was the time. We definitely need to get that down, at least 10 minutes. I'm trying to be like in the 35-minute range would be cool. So I'm gonna look up some videos to get my technique down. I know swimming is very technique based, more so than anything else. So we'll improve on that. Tomorrow is my long run, and then Sunday is the long ride, and then we got stuff mixed in between. So tomorrow is my long run and leg day. This is my new schedule this week. I switched it up. This is my third time switching it up. I think this is the best one yet, and we'll look at my schedule in another video. This one is already long enough as it is. But yeah, man, overall good day. I feel pretty damn exhausted. I'm gonna sleep well tonight. Try to get to bed by 9:30. I'm gonna eat, clean up a little, try to edit some videos because I'm way behind on videos, and stretch and go to sleep, wake up, do it all over again.